Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 8th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody weather, cut on the weather you got. In tonight's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, we're going to take a look at the radar currently across the nation as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for your Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, as we got 3 days of severe weather to discuss in tonight's video. And I hope everybody had a chance to get out and check the clips today. We had a partial one here in South Carolina. It was something a little different. The one in 2017, I got to experience that one, and it was totality. It turned just like it did tonight in portions of the middle portion of the country from Texas to Maine, and so you got pretty much a welcome treat today in that part of the country with the eclipse moving across Mexico through Texas, through Arkansas up towards portion of Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, toward Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, and also into Maine, also into portion of New England. I think you glimpse of it, and then it moved on into the North Atlantic. But I hope everybody got a chance to look at it. We're not expecting another one until around 2024. That's what the experts are saying, but there could be some more in between now and then that may move across the United States some more. So I would not be surprised maybe in the next couple of years, maybe even could be another one later this year. They cannot predict when these things are going to occur too much. But they can happen at any time between now and 2044. So all right, so hope with that. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Also like these videos and share these videos. And let's go ahead and get to our local weather now. And we're going to start off with your Tuesday forecast. Alright, you can see we got showers, thunderstorms over southeast Canada. Some more showers over southeast Canada back into Wisconsin and northern Michigan. We got a big area of thunderstorms and showers extending from New York State over toward Delaware, North Carolina, down to upstate South Carolina, down into the Gulf of Mexico, to Texas, all the way to New Mexico, back to Oklahoma, Indiana, and Ohio region. In the red slashed area here, some heavy rain and flash flooding are possible in portions of Kentucky, Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, back down into Texas and Louisiana. Some severe thunderstorms are also possible in the yellow area, stretching from Texas and Louisiana, western Texas and northeast Mexico. We got some mixed precipitation over portions of Arizona, New Mexico, Montana, and Wyoming region. Some showers along coastal areas of Washington, Oregon State, and a little bit in southwestern Canada. Alright, otherwise, driving the country from North Dakota through Colorado, back into California, portion of Oregon, Gulf of California, much of Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica, Carolinas, toward southeast Virginia, Maine, toward New Hampshire, Rhode Island area, toward Newfoundland, also over toward New Brunswick area. You are looking at some fair conditions and with no precipitation expected in those regions at this time. All of this activity is for your Tuesday, April 9th. Alright, let's move on to your Wednesday forecast now. Alright. Hey, you can see we got some keys. Alright, we're looking at showers up here in South Canada, back in the North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and northern Iowa. We have some snow in Canada. We got a big area of thunderstorms and showers extending from Michigan to the Carolinas, North Florida, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, North Florida, much of Georgia, upstate South Carolina, and a little bit of western North Carolina. Also, we have some severe weather possible in portions of Texas, stretching all the way toward the Panhandle, Florida, southwestern Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. A little bit of Arkansas as well. Some severe weather possible there in that. Okay, just let everybody know this is the current radar position. This is on 4/8/2024. This will be at 7:32 p.m. Eastern Time. Rhode Island, Connecticut region going there, and also some in Central Texas as well. More scattered Washington and maybe Oregon State for your area, for your local forecast area. Okay, hopefully it'll come up here shortly. We can take a look at it. All right, here we go. We still got coastal flood advisories and coastal flooded watches in effect for portions of New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Maryland regions, stretching down into eastern Virginia. Coastal flood advisory across South Carolina from around Georgetown towards the Charleston area. We have some gale warnings, small craft advisories from up here from Maine. Also toward the Rhode Island and Boston area. Same from down here from South Florida to the Florida Keys. And again, special weather statement for portions of Arizona. Also right on the border of Nevada and also Arizona. That's New Mexico, excuse me. And also Southern California, South Texas. And a few warnings ongoing. Tornado watches for eastern Texas over in Louisiana. Flood watches also for northeast Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and much of Mississippi. Florida, and southeast Alabama. And also we have some ongoing severe thunderstorm warning for Tennessee. River flood warnings still continue for portion of Wisconsin, Illinois, also into Indiana, also into portion of Kentucky and Tennessee region as well, and also into the Carolinas also. All right, the Hawaiian Chain Islands, Central North looks good. Central South got some small craft advisories. Same around the Alaska area. We got some high wind watches in effect. Inland, special weather statement. Winter storm watches and winter weather advisory for central and western Alaska, and some freezing spray warnings in effect to the southwest. Prediction center outlook for Tuesday. All right, we got them general thunderstorms from Marquette, Michigan, all the way down to Detroit, as far east as Burlington, New York. Also, Burlington, Vermont. Also Watertown, New York, all the way down to Charleston, West Virginia, down to Mobile, Alabama. Far west is Arkansas, and also down to toward just east of Fort Wayne, Ohio. Also, we have marginal risk down here toward New Orleans, Jackson, Greenville, Mississippi, Wichita Falls over toward Lubbock, Midland, and Fort Stockton. You kind of general thunderstorm. We have an enhanced risk down here across Waco to Austin to Lubbock, maybe Fort. This is for marginal risk. And a slight risk for Dallas, back to Abilene, to east of Midlands, to San Antonio, Houston, Alexandria, Shreveport, pretty much y'all included in that as well. Tornado probability. For your Tuesday. Alright, you can see we have a 5% in the green, 2%, 2%. Also, let's go back. I don't know why that thing went to the winds. I need to go back. And pretty much Lupkin is over to Alexandria. That's where the main threat for large tornadoes. The 5% area, the EF0 to maybe around EF1 tornado, and also the marginal risk, the 2% pretty much just EF0 maybe to EF2 possible as well. That'll be from Greenville, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, down towards San Antonio, and also toward Abilene and Dallas. That's the 2% risk area. All right, let's take a look at the wind damaging winds now. We still have 5% up here around Cleveland and also just east of Fort Wayne portion up here in also western Pennsylvania. Also Greenville, Mississippi, toward Jackson, Mississippi, some 5% risk area. East of Fort Stockton, 5%. In the red surrounding area, you're included in the 30%. If you live in Shreveport, you're on the borderline. Alexandria, you're in the 30% risk area as well. Also down to Houston, 15%. San Antonio to Austin to Waco and surrounding areas for damaging winds. Let's move on to the hail probability. Alright, you can see we still got the 5% risk for hail up here around the Cleveland area and also down here towards the New Orleans, down here in Abilene over toward Dallas, Shreveport, Alexandria. You're on the area for maybe 2 inches in diameter hail, and this here may be up to baseball size hail in the 30% risk area. This includes Lupkins, Austin, almost to San Antonio to Waco. You're in the 30% risk area for large hail. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Been around the Ohio River Valley as well. Okay, it should be coming up, folks, hopefully. Here we go. Alright, you can see we got some general thunderstorms up here around Grand Fork, and I'll go over toward Duplin, north of Minneapolis, Minnesota region. General thunderstorm from San Antonio to Austin to Waco to Abilene to Wichita, Fort Steele, Oklahoma, and Norman. Over toward Springfield, over toward Evansville, Louisville, Bowling Green, Nashville, Charlotte, Columbia, Atlanta. You're in the general thunderstorm for Wednesday. Marginal risk extending from southeast Texas all the way over toward Little Rock, east to southeast of Little Rock, Memphis. You included, Birmingham. You're in the slight risk. We had the enhanced risk down there around New Orleans, Mobile, Jackson, Alexandria, just east of Lupkin. You're in the Lupkin's in the slight risk. Also Shreveport, Greenville, Dalton, Tallahassee, Mobile. You're in the slight risk. Mobile, you got a line of slight and enhanced. Same down here in New Orleans. This is for severe weather. It should be 15% and a 30% probability for severe weather in these regions. Yep, there's a 30% here in the red slashed area. That's a significant area where severe weather looks to occur, with large hail, damaging winds, and maybe EF0 to EF3 tornadoes possible. Slight risk in the yellow and 5% in the. Here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 4. This includes the following areas: Raleigh, Columbia, Charlotte, Atlanta, Columbus, Dalton. Should be coming up on Thursday. Also, I set up in the Ohio down to Columbus, Cincinnati, just east of Louisville, and also just near to Charleston, West Virginia. You're in a slight risk area for severe weather as well. Would not be surprised to see this maybe move up just a little bit further. Maybe this here may even combine with this here. So they may have a big area here of a slight risk for severe weather in some of these areas. Since I've been saying it was going to grow from the Panhandle of Florida into the Carolinas, I said it may reach almost to maybe Virginia. So you guys in Roanoke to Virginia Beach, Richmond, you need to be on the lookout. Raleigh, you're on the borderline of that 15% risk area as well. So would not be surprised to see something. So just stay with me. I'll have more updates. This will be on day 3 outlook by tomorrow night. So we'll have more on it and see what happens as we continue to move forward. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing, and we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, folks, and hope everybody enjoyed the eclipse.